Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, hello. So we are from Group 7 and we will give a presentation about our group project about text exposition. I am Zidan. I will be the moderator of the project.
Hello, my name is Kaye.
Hello, my name is Leisha.
Hello, my name is Stephanie.
Hello, my name is Zara.
Hello, my name is Sofra.
Okay, so the first question is the text claims that digital literacy is a critical necessity and non-negotiable. To what extent do you agree with this strong assertion? Justify your position by examining three key aspects of life, for example, career, democracy, and personal relationship, and explaining what the lack of digital literacy would impact them the most. Okay, so this answer is digital literacy is a crucial skill to have in the modern world. Individuals with strong critical thinking can evaluate and analyze any information they've come across on the digital world. If there is no digital literacy or lack of it, there will be chaos. I mean, I'm talking about political polarization, formation of echo chambers, spread of misinformation, and the rise of anti-intellectualism. Okay, is my opinion of it. I strongly believe that digital literacy is non-negotiable. Why? Let me explain it through this. Let me explain how a lack of digital literacy would impact these three key aspects of life. Okay, so first of all, we have career. In career, digital literacy can be used to improve productivity and communication. Without it, there will be a decrease in productivity due to the individuals or workforce struggling to adapt to new technology, and this will lead to the lack of communication, which lead to inefficiency in workforce. Moving on to the second one, democracy. Digital literacy is one of the most important aspects in democracy because a citizen with strong critical thinking lens are very unlikely to fall to misinformation and political propaganda. If there is no citizens with any form of digital literacy, they will be very likely to fall for political propaganda, and misinformation. This led to political polarization that divides a population between one camp of ideology with another camp of ideology that oppose each other, and this can lead to the rise of authoritarian government, where a political figure exploit this division for their own gain. Okay, so moving on to the last one is personal relationship. Digital literacy can be used to maintain a healthy personal relationship with, for example, with your family members, your grandparents, your parents, your siblings, your cousins, whatever, and other from family members. This includes, if there is no digital literacy, there would be conflict, trust issues, and misunderstanding. And I guess that's my answer for question 1.
If country focus solely on teaching people how to use digital tools like basic coding and software operation but completely ignored the part about critical evaluation of information, what long-term societal problems do you predict would emerge 5 years from now? Answer. If a country teaches digital tools but ignores critical evaluation, several long-term social problems might appear. First, misinformation will spread more easily because people cannot distinguish truth from false content. Second, political polarization may increase as citizens become trapped in echo chambers without questioning what they see online. And third, digital scam and fraud will rise. Since individuals like in 5 years, the society may become more divided, misinformed, and vulnerable to manipulation.
Imagine you are taking designing a single compulsory high school course in college 21st century citizenship based on the text arguments. What will be the core learning outcomes you will seek for this course? And what specific activity will you implement to ensure students master the skill of differentiating between tribal sources and propaganda? Learning outcome 1. Students can identify tribal sources. Learning outcome 1. Students can identify tribal sources. Activity analogy to articles unreal, on misleading, and counter evidence. Learning outcome 2. Students understand how online propaganda works. Activity. What are examples of propaganda tactics and liberty strategy asset? Learning outcome 3. Students can fact check information independently. Activity use fact checking tool to verify claims from social media.
Question 4. To take argues that digital literacy help avoid the pitfalls of echo chambers and confirmation bias. Analysis how the algorithms of popular social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram inherently conflict with the goals of fostering critical digital literacy. What ethical responsibility, if any, do tests platform have in promoting digital literacy and SWAM algorithms on platforms like TikTok and Instagram plus content that matches a user past behavior. This create echo chamber and stringers confirmation bias, which goes against the goal of developing critical digital literacy assert and seeing only what they already agree with, not the first or be information. Ethically, this platform should take responsibility because they shape how millions of people relieve misinformation. They should promote verified content, reduce harmful misinformation, and distribute features that encourage users to question what they see.
The author uses the metaphor of sending students into a complex world without a map or compass. Create your own digital analog or metaphor to describe the state of being digital illiterate in the society, then develop a counter-argument to the author primer disease by suggesting a traditional non-digital skill that you believe is more critical for future success than digital literacy and defend your cause. Analogy, being digital illiterate today is like trying to navigate a modern airport without understanding any of the sights. You can well would your always answer and easily misled. Counter argument. A non-digital skill that might matter more than digital literacy is critical thinking. Technology changes quickly, but the ability to ration, question, and judge information uh, stays stays essential in every era. Someone with strong critical thinking can adapt it to any tool, while someone who relies only on digital skill may still be easily manipulated. Therefore, this traditional skill can be seen as more fundamental for long-term success.
And fifth, the question is, the author used the metaphor of sending students into a complex world without a map or compass. Create your own originally analogy or metaphor to describe the state of being digitally illiterate in the current society. Then develop a counter-argument to the author's primary thesis by suggesting a traditional, non-digital skill that you believe is more critical for future success than digital literacy and defend your choice. And my answer, the analogy is, being digitally literate today feels like joining a conversation in a language you don't speak. Everyone else understands what's happening, but you're just guessing and hoping you're not misunderstanding everything. And the counter-argument is, a traditional skill that can be more important than digital literacy is emotional intelligence. Technology can evolve, apps come and go, but the ability to understand people is essential in any time period. Without emotional intelligence, a digital skill may struggle in teamwork and real-life problems. Solving this problem can make emotional intelligence a more universally skill for future.
Good. Okay, so that's all, and this concludes our presentation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.